Good evening, friends. Steve here to report on this evening's Village Council meetings. First this evening, the Council held two public hearings regarding zoning requests. First up was the request to rezone 118 East Main Street from R1 to R3. 4 members of the public spoke in favor of the request, with no one speaking in opposition. Second up was the zoning request for 0 Walnut Street to also rezone it from R1 to R3 and request a variance on the setback required from 40 feet to 20 feet. There were no public comments on this request. During the regular council meeting, the administrator reported that the water department had replaced a leaking valve on North Main Street and had the repair of a leaking line on White Avenue scheduled. Also, the replacement of the filter media at the water treatment plant is scheduled to start on the 24th. The New London Avenue project continues to move forward, although there have been numerous challenges to work through. Final plans should be available for review in December for the Downtown Improvement Project. Groundbreaking for the project is scheduled for next June. Sean also responded to questions regarding the funds that had previously been mentioned as allocated for street paving this year. The funds consist of a $478,000 OPWC grant. That funding requires a 13% match from the village. The matching funds exceeds the funds available in the village street budget, and the administrator will work with the council in an attempt to find funds in some other budget line item that can be transferred to the street fund for the required grant fund match. He also explained that the prioritization of streets to be paved will be a team effort with input from the department heads and the administrator. In legislative action this evening, Council passed the first reading of an ordinance authorizing the village administrator to enter into an agreement with iWorks Systems, Inc. for software to be used for zoning department activities. The cost of the software is $2,400 annually, with a $1,600 one-time setup fee. Council passed as an emergency an ordinance appropriating funds to the sewer and storm sewer accounts. Passed the third reading of the resolution accepting the amounts and rates determined by the Budget Commission and certifying them to the county auditor. And passed as an emergency a resolution authorizing payments for the police department body camera contract, chain link fencing at the water treatment plant, sewer line repairs, and engineering services, altogether totaling $44,233.39. And finally, under new business, Council approved the zoning request for both 118 East Main Street and 0 Walnut Street. Well, that is your report from this evening's Village Council. I am Steve. Have a great evening, and thanks for watching.